But here's something you probably haven't heard today. The president's own home, turns out, is infested with little shenanigan makers. Mike Valerio did some digging to find out how many times pest control has been called out to the White House.
Clear as day, they're presidential pests leaping near the North Lawn. CBS News video from 2011 captured rats rummaging through a construction bin only feet from the White House briefing room. It's where American Urban Radio Network's White House correspondent April Ryan told us she remembers this rodent recently right underneath the White House lectern. The pests are back in focus after President Trump started a Twitter war with Congressman Elijah Cummings, calling his congressional district a disgusting rat and rodent-infested mess.
Put the tweet down, brother, and show up.
Former RNC Chairman Michael Steele and Reverend Al Sharpton came to Cummings' defense today.
He has a particular venom for blacks and people of color.
The president says his tweets are not racist, but critics quickly called out the state of the White House. These documents from the government's Freedom of Information Act database show 33 work orders at the White House for pest control alone. The orders are from the final months of the Obama administration into the first year of the Trump administration. A problem pestering presidents, past and present.
It's a bold rodent. I could keep watching that. Today, we also asked how much the White House spends every year on its pest problem. A spokesperson for the General Services Administration said they are in the process of getting us that number. So stay tuned, Adam.
Could be eye-popping. Mike Valerio, thank you.